One of the biggest reasons why dogs are aggressive to other people or other things, could be the lawnmower, the vacuum, prams, is generally, Deb, isn't it, fear-based aggression?
Fear-based aggression.
Now, we studied together at the NDTF course, and you then went and got yourself Mac to really hone in on your skills, wasn't it?
Yes. Well, the first thing that we did was make him feel safe. And it's a process that is slower than you would expect. And we let him choose his safe places, and they've moved around the house. And then we have worked with desensitisation, counter conditioning, with all of his triggers. I couldn't use a hairdryer for 8 weeks.
Wow.
Now the hairdryer doesn't bother him at all.
Good.
So we've just gone through that process with all of his different triggers, and now we're left with the major triggers: joggers, motorbikes, cyclists, but the smaller ones are gone. He's a much happier and relaxed dog.
So one way that we can, help overcome that fear, as you mentioned, is the desensitisation. So it's about creating a positive association, really, with that trigger.
So exposing him to his triggers in a really safe way, and then pairing those triggers with positive events.
So how would you do that? When you see his trigger, what do you do with Mac to stop him reacting or control that?
So early days, he got a treat whenever he saw his trigger. Now he needs to look at me.
Yes.
And he gets his reward. So he's learnt, see trigger, look at mum, I get my cheese.
Making the right choice. And that's, that's the end result where you want to be going. And as I said, still in progress, but in the early days, we want to just be making sure whenever there is that trigger that they are feeling safe and secure in a positive environment, aren't they?
Yeah, and when they make choices, it means they can control their environment and it makes them feel more confident and less fearful.
So things like rewarding them, so they might look at their trigger and then they look back at you, and at that point, that's when you reward the desired behaviour that you want.
The timing is really important.
Yeah, timing is critical. So it is a long process and it's not easy. So if you do need a little bit of the help with someone like Deb or myself, who is an NDTF qualified trainer, then visit their website, or you might even want to do the course yourself so that you can end up working with your own dogs as well. Thanks, Deb.
Thanks, Lara.
Mackie, you did well.
Good boy.
You did well, buddy.
Have a treat.
Yeah.
Hey, up. Hey, good boy.